Hi, I'm Drew Nichols. I'm here with Derek Wilkins in Atlanta, and we wanted to talk today about a topic that's very relevant to the first and middle part of 2013 for a lot of folks, particularly women, and that is the introduction this year of gender-based long-term care pricing. Which gender are they picking on this time?
Unfortunately, if you're a female, it's the women. Women account for about 70% of all long-term care claims, and as you can imagine, the insurance companies have picked up on this, and so they're going to start to charge women. The whispered number is about 40% higher.
Wow.
It's kind of akin to they charge 16-year-old boys more than girls because they're higher risk.
Yeah, and health insurance does it too.
Yeah, health insurance does.
It's definitely not fair, and I don't want to defend the practice, but it does have a precedent in the industry, and it is coming. But the good news is, if you're watching this before gender-based pricing and you're a woman, you can actually get the same price as a man right now and get grandfathered in on the current rate structures, which don't discriminate at all.
Yeah, and that's that's a big deal to plan ahead, and that's exactly what we provide. We provide you research on all the companies, and we can compare and contrast the different underwriting criteria each company has. And I did read one article that said single women are going to be really hit the hardest with this, because if you're married, the women that are married, that spousal discount can somewhat offset that 40% bump. But if you're a single woman, you especially want to pay attention to this.
Yeah, you want to act now, or at least start looking into it. Long-term care insurance isn't for everybody. There might be, people that don't meet the asset requirements for long-term care. If you have under $50,000 or $75,000, long-term care is probably not for you. But if you have assets over that, it's time to start looking at protecting yourself before they really start tightening the screws on pricing.
Yeah, no, for sure. And one other thing I wanted to mention, assets, obviously it's designed to protect assets. That's important, but there's also a protection of your lifestyle as well. So if you happen to be maybe on the cusp, maybe you only have $50,000 of assets, but you have a very nice pension, you don't have any debt, you might prefer to buy long-term care insurance just to preserve your lifestyle.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing with my mom. She's a teacher in South Carolina. Doesn't have tons and tons of assets, so teaching doesn't generate that kind of wealth. But we want to be able to protect her and us, as her kids going forward, because unfortunately we won't necessarily be able to do the day-to-day routine of taking care of her if she needs long-term care. So even though she's not a millionaire, we're still buying long-term care insurance for her.
Yeah, right. So I guess to wrap this up, keep it short and sweet, gender-based underwriting is coming to the long-term care insurance industry.
And it's coming to all of them eventually. It's going to start with a couple companies and roll out to everyone very quickly. They fall like dominoes.
Yeah, they do. So,
and we're LTC Tree, by the way. We do a comparison shopping of all the companies. So, we can kind of help you find that edge of where you may find the best combination of company and price for yourself. We're 100% independent, so we're going to take all the companies out there, shop them, and put their prices side by side, so you get a full cost of long-term care comparison.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of local agents who want to come out and give you that that long 2 to 3 hour sales presentation, we're happy to mail it to you.
Yep.
And so you can review it on your own time. So if you'd like to learn more, if you're watching this on YouTube, please visit ltctree.com. Or if you're on our website, go to the bottom of this page, fill in the form, and we'll mail you the information.
Yep, and just to sum it up, long-term care is really a very relevant issue for women more than men. I mean, at the bottom line. A lot of men are going to have their wife take care of them, and then it's just statistically, not to pick on men, but men die at a younger age, so they leave their widow. Point. So she takes care of him, he dies, and then she's left with no plan. So for women, even if you're married, you may still want to buy a long-term care plan just for yourself if your husband's not on board, so that you have that protection after he's gone. And again, not picking on the men either, just statistically speaking.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming.